and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of HCW Mayhem. I am Tyler G, joined by my partner.
It is your host, with the most dope, Sassy Hendrix, bitch.
And we've got a hell of a lineup for you as always. We're not going to waste any more time and get down to the ring.
That's right, partner, as it is time. As I see our ring announcer there, what's his name? Reich Mohm? Something like that? I don't know that guy. Yeah,
he's just kind of a guy that handles MC at that live portion of the event.
We have before you, yes, your eyes do not deceive you, for the second time ever, it is Sledgehammer, straight out of the old country. And the reason this match is going down is because, quite frankly, Sledgehammer did not appreciate how his first outing here had to be a multi-man affair where he did lose a chance to capture the Monster Crown and a chance to face Karan Cook for the Intercontinental title. So he straight up goes to Tank Evans, I don't know how he found him, slaps him in the face, spits on him, and says, "I'll take that crown from you, see me on Sunday." And Tank, without any words, nods and walks away. So that's how we got here. No one broke them up, no one stepped in the way, I assure you. Who would get in the middle of two big bastards like that?
I have no idea.
So, yeah. Sledge taking the Viking approach, you know, just walking in, taking what you want, or rather demanding such. But, be careful what you ask for, because here comes not the champ, but by label, the monster among the men. And look who's behind him.
I was just gonna say, he's not alone.
In the flesh, Tyler Ace accompanies his pets, monster, machine, all of it at once.
Well, by label, the monster among the men.
As long as that monster crown is around his waist, that is what he shall be. But will he remain that by the end of this affair? And one thing to note here, this match does not touch his #1 contender status, so it still will be Tank the Tank Evans against Karan Cook for the Intercontinental title. But the Monster Crown is up for grabs tonight, as you see Tank Evans in that very, very badass looking singlet. And Sledgehammer in his Viking garb, I guess you would call it.
God. The sheer size of both of these men in the ring.
Right around 900 plus pounds of meat in that ring, not including referee Sterling.
Or Tyler Ace on the outside.
Tank stands at about 6'11", right around 400 flat pounds. And I think Sledgehammer matches him at that 400 and some pound mark. And at 6'9", these are two mountainous men about to butt heads. I hope that ring can withstand all this, because we don't reinforce shit.
We don't have the money in the budget.
I mean, what could we possibly do? Add more boards underneath? They're still gonna fuck it up.
Probably more steel, if anything.
Just look at the fucking... I mean, that guy's straight out of fucking Ragnarok or something. You just see all those Viking inscriptions all over his body, and that big battering ram headbutt from Tank started off. And that's what you're... I mean, we sound silly telling two big behemoths like this what they're gonna have to do, but that's what Tank is gonna have to do here. Just take the fight to this fucking... this warrior, this Viking god.
Jeez, the speed on that chop block.
I mean, these are, you know, not just two physical specimens, but you got to think a guy like Sledgehammer, you know,
oh my God!
He's got, Christ, Tank just caught him in midair. I mean, I was gonna say what impressive athleticism from Sledgehammer to jump up like that, but Tank caught him and snapped him back with a power slam.
And you have to think that that's more impressive. I mean, the strength of Tank to catch a big fucker like Sledgehammer in the air and then to slam him down like that. And speaking of strength,
You were talking about strength, and Tank just landed mask first on that steel step.
Oh, and he's not having kids.
And that's very Viking-like of him now, isn't it?
Aimed its dick and shoulder ate the barricade as well, and oh boy.
And this is that true Viking nature, just being a big bully. Hammer!
Big
Bring in the
left.
pain. Notice the very, 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 very discreet cautiousness of Tyler Ace. He knows his Tank can handle his own business, and he's definitely not going to try to interfere with any of Sledgehammer's affairs, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness, just swinging him around. He damn near killed him on the barricaded stairs there, but oh my god!
Yeah, he just lifted him about 5 feet up in the air.
And to think,
and when you're almost 7 tall, that's more like 13.
I was gonna say, that was like a 12 or 13 foot drop for Sledgehammer. Right into the stairs as well, that won't be good for your ribs. Tank now. Irish whip, no, Sledgehammer puts on the brakes.
And you know, partner, this might actually work out for the best, because at least these guys fighting on the floor, we don't have to worry about our ring being under any more stress. And Tank just went face first on that fucking barricade.
I'd argue neck
He just hit his jaw on that barricade.
I was gonna say, we might need to get a replay. I couldn't tell if that was his jaw or his neck. I mean, the way he just landed his head folded back.
One thing's for sure, it fucking hurt.
Even a man like, I don't even know if a man like Tank can feel pain, but I know even he at least felt something off that.
He's definitely feeling the effects of his beat down, and you gotta think, if anyone would be able to bring this kind of fight to a man like Tank the Tank Evans, it would be a man like this, like I said, I don't know what to call him. Can you call him a man? This looks like a Nordic warrior.
And Tyler Ace removing the turnbuckle as Sledgehammer delivers the axe handle to Tank as he re-enters the ring.
And you gotta admire just the sheer guts showing that true Nordic nature to challenge Tank and just lift him off his feet. Said you ain't gonna just do it to me. Going for the cover here.
Only a 1 count, little early.
Shout out the bravery of Sterling for even wanting to step in the middle of this thing. I would have said just let these two bastards go in and then go to the death. That way we have to worry. That way we don't have to worry about one of them when it's over, at least.
From what I heard backstage, Taylor Ace forced him to be out here to keep somewhat of order.
You just look at how massive he might be going for a big rolling boulder senton.
I think he can
do it.
Yeah.
That did it. Sledgehammer, that big rolling senton, 400 pounds off the top rope. Thank God. And oh, Jesus. Sterling, move. Sterling, give him the belt and move. Go. Go, Sterling. Live to ref another day. That was a stoic and very, very serious demeanor. And look at him. He's chuckling. He's not even affected. He wants to fight more.
God damn.
There you have it, folks. Sledgehammer is now the monster among the men in HCW, and I think he's going to be for a long fucking time. But we got more action underway as we have 4-way action. Yes, not 1, 2, 3, but 4. Jimmy Kaiser, the big hick himself, Percy Baldwin, Pimp Delicious, and Ricky Tank.
And here comes Jimmy Kaiser.
Hardcore as it comes. World-renowned violence. Jimmy Kaiser is in the building, baby.
I mean, I know when we say, like, guys like Tank and Sledgehammer are terrifying, but look at this guy.
I mean, this is a whole nother level of scary. There's being physically imposing, and then there's being so batshit crazy that no one wants to get near you. And Jimmy Kaiser is the latter. This guy, I mean, there is nothing he won't do to come out on top. I mean, you see, he's got fucking bite marks indented in his shoulder. I mean, barbed wire, fire, real glass, thumbtacks, you name it, he's probably thrown someone or been thrown onto it. And he might feel right at home going up against a fella like this, cause here comes Big Papa himself, Chewy Boy, Percy in the house.
God damn, that gut. I can see it through the shirt.
Call your mammy!
You are nuts.
Hey, I love Percy Baldwin, man. That is straight
He don't like you.
pride right there.
He don't like you one bit.
Well, hey, you know, everyone's subjected to their own opinion. I don't deal with them on a personal aspect, but I'll tell you one thing. When it comes to in-ring work, anyone can earn my respect in that aspect. And this, when you talk about bringing that traditional feel back to the wrestling world, you can't look any further than Percival Baldwin. That is big, hoss, just in your face, nasty, rough, violent.
And we're not done there, folks. And here's the next combatant all the way from Cambodia.
One of the most dangerous men on planet Earth, a man that I know very well from my days in the ring. It's Ricky Look at the purple, the dim demeanor that comes over the scene as he miraculously appears. And look at the size of this man. 6'4", 420 pounds of straight muscle.
Just look at this guy. The size speaks for itself. And on top of that, Chang has been no slouch in an HCW ring.
Biggest thing to take away is don't let the size fool you. You're not just gonna get your regular big fella match out of Chang. This man has been trained in over 7 combats, over 7 different martial arts, including but not limited to judo, karate, Muay Thai, and even jiu-jitsu. Pro wrestling is just a feather in the cap.
You have that written down somewhere so he doesn't fuck you up?
Oh no, I've just felt it firsthand from being in the ring with the fucking guy. Especially when he was a lot fatter and a lot more lethal. But when he put that muscle on, he became an issue. But will he be an issue for Big Pimp Delicious? Because he is here, right now. And this is the man that many people believe has championship glory in his rear view mirror, because he's on the way to a title match. Not saying too much, but the word is in. Do a little birdie.
I can't get over how happy he is every time he comes to the ring. It's almost like the match is like, he doesn't really care, he's just happy to be here.
What's there not to be happy about when you're Pimp Delicious, partner? You have all the women in the world on their knees crawling to you. You have all the dollar bills. The people love you. I mean, life is good when Pimp Delicious. So how could you not smile?
I mean, you got a point there. I can't argue that.
And he's about to make everybody a little happy right now. Get your pimp pawns out, baby. Only on Mayhem, baby. Only on Mayhem. Remember now, those coupons ranging from the silly are good, 2 for 1. Only on Mayhem nights. So, you know, go ahead and get your little piece of poontang.
What happens if it's not me? What happens if it's not Mayhem night anymore?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to get in touch with Pimp Delicious people. He's a very busy man. So, when he's here, you gotta catch him.
Here we
Unless
go.
you're like me, then you got the personal contact and whatnot. That's my boy.
All 4 of these combatants ready to go. Sterling rings the bell, and if I were Sterling, I would just stay the fuck out of the way. Again.
And I know one would feel quite bad for a man like Jimmy Kaiser in this situation, but best believe when he probably heard that he was in this match, I don't think anybody was more excited about it than him.
This matchup, I'm gonna do my best to call this, but I'm expecting a fuck ton of chaos.
I mean, you gotta think Jimmy Kaiser has to go against over 1,000 pounds of man right now across these 3 combatants. I mean, Percy's what, 320, Ricky's 420, the Pimp is like 270. I mean, but this is nothing new for Jimmy Kaiser. I mean, as you see him instantly bringing the fight to one of the bigger men in the match.
How the fuck did he make Percy Baldwin do a backflip?
Made him do a front flip, partner. Smoking some of my shit.
You know what I meant, bitch. Shut up. He flipped.
That did not answer my question. You've been sneaking in my stash, haven't you?
Look at your stash over there. You tell me if I touched it.
I'm looking in your eyes, Mr. Rudolph Red.
They're not red at all. What the fuck?
Carlos, come look at his eyes. Oh, cover. Oh, kick out.
Not even a 1.
We'll get back to this later. You gotta just keep your eyes on the action. You watch outside, I watch in.
Okay, then so far we have Jimmy Kaiser in the springboard clothesline there.
Bitch, I said watch the outside. Now we done missed whatever Pimp Delicious did. You have been smoking my shit, haven't you?
No, I haven't. Look over there.
No, you just shut up. You just shut up and watch the match. I'll take care of you.
You said for me to watch the inside the ring, and I
said watch outside.
You said in.
We're not gonna argue about this right now,
out.
partner. I'll slap the shit out you. You want to keep arguing?
I'll fight you, motherfucker.
And lose again?
You said it had to be a match.
Protect your ass. Just shut up. Jimmy Kaiser is in control right now, which is very surprising. But he better stay on it, because Ricky Chang can, just like that, turn things right around. And what does he think? Maybe going outside? Everybody wants to go outside now, and Jimmy Kaiser lands right on Ricky Chang. Stops him right in his tracks. Another neck breaker.
Meanwhile, Percy Baldwin is working over Pimp Delicious right now. Oh, never mind. Pimp Delicious just got the reversal.
Another neck breaker from Jimmy Kaiser over on the other side of things here. In full swing of motion. What's Pimp Delicious thinking?
Oh!
Power bomb, jackknife style.
And Kaiser just slamming Chang on the barricade.
Percy Baldwin trying to fight back. Oh my God, he just got Pimp slapped.
Damn near fell into the crowd off of it too. That backhand sent him flying. Oh my God!
Then the athleticism on full display. How about the Big Pimp?
I mean, I'll give him credit where credit's
crazy.
due. Yeah. Oh
the
God damn!
Slap into the tope. I mean, not tope. The suicide dive. So used to guys doing topes here.
Percy Baldwin damn near took out Jimmy Kaiser with that big spine buster on the floor.
Showing off the hands with a little shadow boxing, but it may cost him. Pimp drop. Shout out to Godfather, the original pimp of wrestling. And Percy Baldwin is out of here.
He's been eliminated, folks. Remember, falls count anywhere in HCW unless it's a pure rules match.
Percy Baldwin is eliminated from this affair. What a nice showing for him, but I think that pimp slap just knocked him a little too silly.
God damn, just slamming Kaiser's head off the apron, but Kaiser able to get up. He eats that for breakfast, apparently.
And then punches Chang right in the fucking face, like he didn't have enough problems. And Pimp comes right in and picks the bones of that. But Jimmy Kaiser, and that's the thing about this guy, man. I mean, even when he could take the smart guy approach and let some guys fight, he just would rather get into the action as he sets up Pimp Delicious for a big old pile driver. Right on the vital floor, and that might be it for the Pimp. The 2, not quite.
It's a kick out of a package pile driver on the floor. That speaks wonders to your character. That the floor is no slouch here at HCW, as we've addressed numerous of times on this program.
Well, the Pimp has told me that his mother always called him hard-headed as a child, so maybe that's part of it. Oh,
Kaiser might need one of his own. Oh!
No, taste of his own medicine there. Pimp got him right back. But will Kaiser get up from that? He just kicked out at 1. How tough is that bastard? How tough is that bastard?
When you think of the wars that Kaiser has been in all across the indie scene, I mean, that's literally just like...
showing off that strength. Stalling butterfly. Beautiful execution. And going right for Kaiser and just bulldozes him.
But as I was saying about Kaiser, I mean, when you think about all the wars he's been in across the Indies and everywhere else, that is merely just another Saturday night for him.
Sunday.
You know what I mean?
Pimp Delicious using the shoe. And you know he's got some experience doing that. You know how to take off a shoe or two and beat a bitch up.
It's kind of fucked up.
Pimping ain't easy, man.
I mean, I guess so. And here we go, Chang and Kaiser back in the ring now. Pimp Delicious follows suit, but Kaiser!
Oh, shit. Backslide driver just creams him. 2, and the Pimp's still not done. And how fucking resilient is Pimp Delicious showing to be? Maybe this is why there is a title opportunity in the near future for him. He has been showing very impressively, and he isn't just being continuously impressive every time we see him. How impressive was that from Ricky Chang? Just launched him across the floor. Gonna work the leg a little bit, and this is that expertise I'm talking about with Ricky Chang. He just knows so many ways he can break you down, that he can beat you.
Yeah.
So dangerous.
As dangerous as they come, as Pimp Delicious damn near hit him with the kendo stick. Chang just dodged it barely.
Thinking he was gonna try to hurt him from a distance, but missed. But it was definitely a good throw. Just millimeters away from Chang's face. Maybe skint the beard even a little bit.
Give his beard a good old scratch.
Sterling, you best to get the fuck out the way, sir. Look at him, he backing up now.
Can't say I blame him given the circumstances.
Well, you get a 6'6" black man thrown at you. That's enough to make anybody get that fuck out the way. Him just gets knocked to the barricade. Twist of face, spinning cutter-like maneuver. Ricky Chang still in this thing, and get a load of Kaiser. Kaiser's been attempting the majority of the covers in this match for a few minutes now, for several minutes actually.
Kaiser wants to show that he can put in that initiative.
Definitely not playing coy, even being the smallest man in this equation. You'd think you would let the two big bulls tear each other up, but not Jimmy Kaiser. He brings the fight to any and everybody, just like that. Just threw that sledgehammer right into Pimp's face. And that's the moneymaker there. He might have some problems under his hands. Yeah.
I mean, in my professional opinion, this is really all Kaiser can do.
Unless fight off whoever's in front of you.
The only other way I could think of is he goes on a stick and move kind of route, but you're not going to do that with guys like Ricky Chang and Pimp Delish.
Twist of fate, not enough. Uh-oh.
What the fuck is this?
A chain throw! And that is years and years of technique harnessing, able to throw a human body like that with ease. And this is the exclamation point. Chain driver! Nestle Crunch!
Changy Crunch.
And the pimp just fucking loves it.
Yeah,
And that'll be all she wrote for Mr. Kaiser. And the pimp able to come pick the bones with a flatliner.
You know, they got smart nicknames for everything. He's on the shit. God damn.
Swinging flatliner. And that is all she wrote. Ricky Chang coming out on top, that beautiful swinging flatliner. And if you're Pimp Delicious, that's nothing to hang your head at, outlasting all of that. But Ricky Chang, I fear it was his night tonight. Just look at the size. He looks still ready to go. Folks, don't adjust that YouTube slider because we got one more fair for you tonight. We don't know what this is all about, but on our post page notes here, it says that Nikolai has an address that he wants to make. So we're gonna cut down to the ring and see what's happening with that boy.
And he wasted no time coming out here. As soon as we said it's time for him to come out, here he is.
The Russian Gladiator. Definitely been making a bit of a splash for himself. Was not successful in his last outing out here, but nonetheless showed up to play and showed very impressively against the biggest dope smoker, TJ Jeffrey. But of course, to no one's surprise, he was unsuccessful.
I mean, to say he was unsuccessful was an understatement. I mean, he had a little bit of offense in, but majority of the time, as much as I hate to say it, TJ Jeffrey gave him one hell of an ass whooping.
Be that as it may, Nikolai has something to say, and here in the land of opportunity that is hardcore championship wrestling, if you got something to get off your chest, you gotta come on and do it. So that is what Nikolai's here to do tonight. He looks ready to go, which is surprising. You know, usually you come out asking for a little time to speak your piece. You're not coming out in your gear, so maybe he's coming out to make a challenge.
Nikolai getting a microphone now. Let's see.
Lexus, you son of a bitch. It's been a whole ass month, and I still haven't been given my title match. You said if I helped you betray our former mentor, Brandon Murphy, you would give me first crack at the HCW World Heavyweight Championship.
So that's what all that was about.
Oh shit, he called out Lexus demanding that match that he was promised.
So that's what that was all about all this time. Beg pardon? Well, that's not the music of Lexus Kazarian, our world champion, that's who Nikolai is expecting right now. I guess calling him out to challenge him for the world title, but nonetheless.
Whoa!
It's Brandon Murphy!
That's no salvager!
Or is it? The only thing is, what is he salvaging this time? Because he doesn't look like he's coming for a friendly chat with Nikolai, especially after pretty much spilling the beans here as to the reason why him and Lexus Kazarian turned their backs on, I guess, formerly the salvager Brandon Murphy. I don't know what he's going by right now, but what a, quite frankly, bone-chilling look. It kind of shows a bit of association with his new conglomerate in Cerberus. I mean, he's got the skull face, that demonic-like helmet headdress that he's wearing, this darker-like demeanor. I mean, what does he want right now?
If I had to guess, it's to get his hands on Nikolai. Is this going to be official?
Sterling's come to the ring. I guess we're gonna do this. They're gonna fight right now.
Alright, impromptu match main event on Mayhem.
And Brandon Murphy off the rip with the knee. And if you're Brandon Murphy, what emotions are you feeling right now? Basically hearing that you got sold out, that you got turned on, that you got betrayed for a simple promise of title glory, of a title match. I mean, and all that he gave to Nikolai and Lexus Kazarian to get butt fucked out of his title like that. For a shitty deal. I mean, like Nikolai said, it's been an entire month. He's heard nothing from Kazarian about when he's gonna get that title match. So he obviously got played.
Got played big time as Brandon Murphy looks to choke out Nikolai right now.
And, I mean, Brandon Murphy's got one thing on his mind: revenge, revenge, revenge. I don't know what this new look and this new attitude is all about, but I'll tell you one thing, I like it.
I mean, I'm all for you. You ain't gonna tell me nothing about nothing.
No more happy-go-lucky, no more smiling and trying to invigorate and inspire.
Oh my Lord.
This looks like the Brandon Murphy of old. The Brandon Murphy who tore his way through every promotion in the God-given world throughout the 2010s.
And now Brandon Murphy just working the fingers here. Oof.
Just putting the absolute pain all over Nikolai. All that raw emotion. That time he spent away after being attacked by two people he referred to as his pupils. Two guys he saw as family damn near.
I mean, to say the very least, I mean, he not only mentored Lexus and Nikolai, but he pretty much molded them into the people they are today.
And that's what he gets back for it. But a taste of vengeance is on his mind tonight as Nikolai just can't seem to get it going. He just punched him right in the balls.
I mean, if I'm Brandon Murphy, there's a lot of emotions going through my mind right now, especially in this impromptu matchup.
He's just beating the dog shit out of him.
I mean, can you blame him all the same for not treating this like a normal wrestling match? This is a man that we literally just said put him through hell for seemingly no reason. I did the same damn thing.
Busted open above his, I think that's his right eye there. Trying to bring the fight back. There's that experience in that Muay Thai striking that Nikolai has.
Here we go, Nikolai throws him off the ropes. God damn!
Beautiful belly to belly. And not even a 1 count for his efforts. And Murphy looking exceptionally fit. He's looking lean. He's looking mean. He's definitely been in the gym after losing that world title. And you gotta think maybe he was just sitting in the cut. Maybe he was just sitting back, letting things play out. And maybe the thing that tipped the glass over was hearing Nikolai trying to just step up without any type of proving to his name, trying to just call a title shot out here. And I don't think Brandon was just going to let that go on his watch.
I mean, if you want my honest opinion, if you want to talk about people that deserve a rematch for their belt, Brandon Murphy is at the top of the list right behind TJ Jeffrey. As much as I hate it because they're part of the conglomerate that's trying to destroy the company that we have, but it's just facts. There's nothing you can do. Brandon Murphy got screwed
what you
out of
see
his
as destroying,
title,
partner, you just don't see as a grander scheme of things. And I guess that's why we'll always be the yin and yang when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of this. Because what you see as destroying, I see as a reincarnation, you know, rejuvenance, a salvaging, if you will.
I mean, we're going to have to hear more on this in the coming weeks, because from what I understand, next week on Fight Night, we have Tyler Ace. He's going to be there with a live microphone, so...
And I hear TJ Jeffrey might be making an appearance as well. I don't know if he'll be wrestling. I don't know if he'll just be accompanying somebody, but it's going to be a big chain of events leading up to Guerrilla Warfare, which, folks, do not forget, the big February show, February the 25th. Be there or be
23rd.
fucking square. 23rd? Excuse me, 23rd.
The 25th would be a Tuesday.
Tuesday shows work sometimes.
Not really.
Not defending that notion, just saying. You know, a botch is a botch.
I mean, that is the best of us. You know how it be.
Nikolai just putting 10 toes right in Brandon Murphy's mouth there, sends him to the floor.
There we go, off the ropes. Making him work for it. God damn, what a slam.
What a spine buster, and that was like a head buster. Back of his head just bounced like a basketball off that canvas.
I was gonna say, it even really picked him up by the spine. He just kind of lifted him by the legs and slammed him on his neck. And now just going to town on the floor.
You gotta think about the kind of emotions Nikolai feels right now. He was definitely talking to Alexis Kazarian, so he's probably kind of peeved off that the guy he supposedly wiped his hands with is out here trying to meddle in his affairs.
I mean, I'm not going to confirm or deny nothing at that point. I mean, I don't want to speculate and it be wrong. All I'm going to say is Brandon Murphy is out for revenge in this match.
So you are confirming or denying? You're definitely high. Nikolai just need the shit out of Brandon Murphy.
Hey, sometimes we have off nights. What can I say?
You're off gas.
Oh my goodness!
God almighty, damn! And I'm kind of glad the barricade covered the impact of that. That might have just made me cringe out of my socks. I don't know. That it sounded good in my head. I'm sorry, probably.
I ain't gonna lie, I might be a little zooted. I zoned out with what you were saying. I just responded with some shit.
Oh, not you admitting to being zooted. Oh, God. Well, definitely see where he learned that from.
I mean, hey, to which their zone, all is fair in love and war and whatnot.
I say, hey, punch a dude in the butt. And now he's gonna talk shit. Sir, I'm sorry, but your voice sounds like someone who's not a real person. So can you not yell at our fans? Might freak them out. Oh, fuck.
Big forearm counter there, nicely executed, and into the stairs.
Right into the stairs. And right back on the attack, and that's the special thing about Nikolai, is how ruthless he could be when he's able to just keep on that attack. He's like a rabid fucking dog.
I think more like a hyena would be like a better way to describe it, if I'm being honest.
They're in the dog family, partner. God, you just have to one-up everything I say. I might just schedule us another match and whip your ass.
I'm not saying anything. You were right. I'm just saying I feel like he's honestly more like a hyena, maybe even a wolf. You know?
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Definitely looks like a wolf with that hairy-ass beard and shit.
Trying to change the subject. Beautiful Northern Lights suplex from Nikolai, though. Tried to throw Brandon into the post. He was able to stop him and just get him right back. A taste of his own medicine. And ring post-itis knows no limits. Anybody can get it.
Oh!
Just like he got that guitar right to the mush.
Big old guitar right on the face there, just snapping the legs.
How about... Do you know what kind of precision and trajectory control you have to have on your throw to let a guitar... I'm not even gonna get into it. That's just science at that point. Science and pure fucking physicality.
And here we go. Nikolai somehow able to regain control off of all that. Gets Brandon Murphy back in the ring finally. Oh, another big knockout punch.
He just knocked him the fuck out. That might be it. That might be it. Well, 2, but a shoulder up, meaning they definitely woozed him up.
To be honest, I feel like Brandon Murphy at this point is running on pure adrenaline. All the blows and moves to the head he's taken. I mean, think he's got much left in the tank.
So much pressure on this moment. You gotta think he's been thinking about doing this, taking out his revenge on his two pupils for so long, and he's just not willing to lay down and die here. He wants to prove that point. You needed to jump me.
Angel's wings.
Angel's wings.
Or I guess devil's wings now.
Perhaps. Well, the devil got his. Well, the devil lost his wings, didn't he? I don't know. I haven't read that darn book in so long.
I don't know. God damn!
A Kenny Dykstra-esque leg drop. That was beautiful.
Going to town again with the stomps.
Sizing him up. The beginning of the end is near.
Drop up! Where did he learn that move from?
The Order.
And that did it.
The trademark move of the Order. The cutter gets the job done for, I don't even know what to call him now. I don't think this is the Scavenger we're looking at, so you're right on that aspect, partner. I think we'll just call him Brandon Murphy for right now. What a match. What an impromptu match. What a return to in-ring action for Mr. Murphy. I mean, and how symbolic of it. The dreaded cutter, the move that all three members of the Order have.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Trey Carter.
That's
Trey Carter.
Who the fuck?
And it looks like he's with Brandon Murphy.
Okay, but who's this Trey Carter?
Trey Carter is another one of Brandon's pupils who we gave him a match here. You don't recognize him looking like this. Don't you remember that guy with the neon blue and the neon green who was out here dancing and acting an ass? And we only gave him like one go of it because he honestly showed up and looked like shit.
I mean, no, but I'll take your word for it. What is... Oh my god! Big cutter.
Well, partner, that's who the fuck that is. And he looks way different now.
Not done.
He's got fucking chaos tattooed across his forehead. He just hit him with two cutters of his own.
And now him and Brandon Murphy are leaving. What the fuck did we just see?
I think we just saw Nikolai get decimated. Folks, I don't even know what to say here, but that was crazy. Folks, if you like what you just saw, we urge you, no goddammit, we beg you, subscribe and follow HCW_WG on absolutely everything, partner.
Except for X or Twitter or whatever the fuck else you want to call it.
Right. With that being said, we love you, folks. Check us out next time. Fight night comes next. Friday night. Be there or be fucking square. Tyler G, Saucy Hendrix, your grandfather with the prosthetic lung. Peace.
Bitches.